We're an increasingly cashless society. A third of Americans say they already live primarily cashless lives, forgoing the almighty dollar for the ease of plastic cards and digital wallets. Here in Massachusetts, many parking garages only take cards. In the MBTA, it plans to stop accepting cash on board starting in 2020. So, is this the beginning of the end of the greenback? Christina Quinn reports.
At the local burrito chain Boloco, the majority of customers pay with cards. Many even skip the whole wait in line by using the restaurant's smartphone app or ordering kiosks.
You don't feel like waiting in the line, and you just take control of your order yourself. You come take a seat.
The app and their ordering kiosks allow the company to be more efficient, says CEO John Pepper. This is the same company that got rid of pennies almost a decade ago, so employees could spend less time fishing for change in the drawer. And going fully cashless would save even more time. Pepper's other hope is it will offset robbery.
So from a safety standpoint, cash to me seems like it's an outdated concept. What we're really trying to figure out now is the time and the risk and the hassle worth, the 10 to 15 customers? Who are those 10 to 15% of customers? And why are they still using cash?
He's not alone. More fast casual restaurant chains across the U.S., like Starbucks and Shake Shack, are testing the cashless payment waters in certain locations, while some businesses are skipping cash altogether. The Amazon Go market is a new addition. And Sweetgreen, a nationwide salad chain, went completely cashless last year, except in Massachusetts, the only state that prohibits discriminating against cash buyers.
In a cashless economy, the poor tend to suffer.
Jay Zagorski is an economist and professor at Boston University. He predicts we'll become a cashless society over the next 20 years, but he says it's a bad idea.
We lose privacy. If some high-tech company is tracking my every purchase, they know exactly what I buy. The cashless society really depends on a network of computers that run and can communicate all the time. If we lose power, if our computers are hacked, cashless society doesn't work.
For many people, the notion of not using cash seems bizarre. After all, it's printed on every bill, legal tender for all debts, public and private. But as a younger generation pays for stuff without ever opening a physical wallet, using apps like Venmo and Apple Pay, it's easy to see this is where things are heading. But Attorney General Maura Healey says until institutional changes are made, it's out of the question here in the Bay State.
Until and unless people have no-fee bank accounts, I don't really think that's a conversation we should entertain.
As for John Pepper of Boloco, he says he may test out cashless pay at their New Hampshire location. And if Massachusetts law would allow it, he'd certainly consider going cashless, but try to come up with an alternative for cash-paying customers.
I'd personally be trying to figure out how to do it, how not to leave people behind. Maybe there's a way to load a digital card and they carry that with them as well. It allows them to use cash and us to accept cash.
A challenge this guy couldn't have predicted.
That was Christina Quinn reporting. If you're wondering where the federal government stands on all this, they leave it entirely up to the states. And in Massachusetts, all retail establishments must take cash. But lately, some restaurants have been questioning whether they fall into that category. And so far, the answers have been a little vague.